Good morning, Epic Boomers and viewers. This is Authentic Epic Boom, and let's get into this article. This is an older article about the Rosemont Police Department. They mentioned tampering with video evidence. Rosemont covered up crimes, former cop alleged in lawsuit. A former police officer has accused Rosemont officials for covering up crimes and misconduct tied to themselves and those close to them. Let's open it on up. There we go. Rosemont covered up crimes, former cop alleged in lawsuit. Rosemont police officer, as you see there, Frank Ciliano. Okay. Former Rosemont cop alleged misconduct by police chief Donald Stephens III. This was written December 3rd, 2014 at 6:07 p.m. A former top cop police officer. Did I say top cop? Let me do that again. A former top police officer in a controversial suburb has accused village officers of covering up crimes and misconduct tied to themselves and those close to them. In the lawsuit filed last week in Cook County, former Rosemont Police Commander Frank Ciliano claims he was ousted in part for refusing to with alleged cover-ups in the small town in the shadows of O'Hare International. Ciliano also alleged he was pushed out for refusing to back down from a compensation claim over a back injury. That's messed up. An attorney for the village, Peter Copston, says in general that the village officials did nothing improper, but he couldn't discuss specifics. The village does strongly dispute that the allegations in the case, and the village intends to vigorously defend itself in the lawsuit, Copston said. In the lawsuit, Ciliano claims he was pressured to ignore illegal activities or told not to investigate or pursue illegal activities committed by certain civilians and certain officers. That included pressure not to investigate the involvement of steroids in Officer 2012 suicide, according to the lawsuit. Allegations of favorism has been made before in Rosemont. Another former officer claimed of it in 2006 lawsuit settled by the village. But the latest allegations come from someone who spent 3 decades in the department, climbing to one of the highest positions in a town largely controlled by a family. The Stephens, let me see, to go down far. The state attorney general has accused the family patriarchs, the last mayor, Donald Stephens, of having mob ties. Why am I not freaking surprised by this? The former officer who, sued claimed favorism was shown to a drug dealer and drunken driver tied to the village officers. And 2002 Tribune/Middle Watchdog investigation found the family profits not just from the lucrative salary, but from some top contracts and political funds heavily financed by others town vendors. The family has denied wrongdoings in all cases. Of course they have. And current mayor Bradley Stephens, the late Donald Stephens' son, has made no apologies for what he has said his family role is in building what he describes as a well-rounded town with no favoritism. Now wait, I want to go back here because I wanted to open this up. This is the complaint. Frank T. Ciliano versus the Village of Rosemont Police Department. I want to see what this is looking like. Let me see. No. What happened? I'm sorry, you guys. Let me go back to where I was and just try to... Give me a second here. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Shoot. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can blow this up because I wanted to see the actual documents from that. Did I click on the wrong thing? No, go to the home page. Well, it looks like I won't be finding that today. If I can find something, I will insert it. If not, then hopefully you can click on it and zoom it. So let me go back to where I was reading. Where was I? Okay, I was over that. Okay, I read that. It was further down. Hold on, y'all. This stuff is coming up. All right. Read that. Okay, there is no indication in the lawsuit that investigators did interview Ciliano. State police typically handle investigations of suspicious death of police officers. A state police spokesman confirmed the agency handled the suicide investigator, but said it was not aware of the allegations in the lawsuit and has not been asked to reopen the case. Ciliano alleged that the suicide cover-up was part of numerous occasions of favoritism. They included twice being asked to drop criminal charges against a friend of a top police official, and once being ordered to remove some surveillance cameras from the department that may have captured unlawful activities, according to the lawsuit. The former commander also alleged he was ordered not to provide information to the Department of Labor investigators that would show that some of the officers were being shark paid, and said that he also unfairly lost pay over 2 back injuries in 2007, and 2009. That's so messed up. Ciliano declined to comment. His attorney, Arthur Regis, also declined to detail the allegations in the lawsuit. The former commander said his career came to an end because he refused to show favoritism, lie for the department, or back down from his injury claim. He alleged he was demoted from being the operations commander, had his pay cut, and finally told in May 2013 that his job was being eliminated. Well, that's cold. Ciliano alleged in his lawsuit that he was terminated. Rosemont told the state Ciliano had retired according to the records. I hope we can prove this. Please let him prove this, because they doing too much. And it's not fair what they're doing to this man, as y'all can hear. Before he left the job, there is no record Ciliano complained publicly about the department. I hope he got proof. State campaign finance records list Ciliano as a regular donor through 2011. To a campaign fund tied to Stephens, and he wrote a letter to the editor of a local newspaper in 2009, alleging that the family for not allowing video pokers in Rosemont, saying, "We enjoyed great leadership in Rosemont." His attorney told the Tribune that Ciliano asked to write the letter to the editor as part of his job duties as the department public information officer. It was one role among many in the career that included gathering evidence, running the SWAT team, and commanding the operations division, according to a resume provided by Wrench. As for the political donations, Rich said that there was an explicit expectation. Why is that? That the employees would donate to the funds. The Stephens in the past have denied pressuring people to donate their political funds. I want to know what y'all think about that. Especially, I'm really bothered by this part. The state campaign finance reports list Ciliano as one of the regular donors in 2011. So they're based. Let me go back to where it says imminent. Make sure and explicit expectations. So you're being expected to donate to a fund, really, and they basically cut his pay because he didn't want to go along with the corrupt bullshit that they were on. On top of them denying him of 2 back injuries in 2007 and 2009, having him lie to the Department of Labor investigations, having them ignore certain people's friends because they're politicians or certain civilians, having them not, to release surveillance or get rid of certain surveillance due to who these people were. And it's an officer who committed suicide, and they covered it up because it involved steroid and they didn't want people to know. It's a lot that's been going on in this small town, as you guys can hear, for a long time. I really wish I could zoom in on the court files for this. I'll probably just try to, I don't know, if I can put an image at the end. I don't understand why. Let me see if I can try to find it, y'all. Hopefully this video ain't too long. Now I want to go to the home page. Let's see here. Let me try to see if I can research it. I'm going to put Frank. Oops. What's his name? Ciliano? I think I spelled that right. If I didn't, let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Come on, slow phone. Give me a second, y'all. I'm clearing this so it can go faster. I think I found something. No, I did not find anything. Let me go in there and put court docs in here. Court. Oops. Court documents. Told you I be getting my research on. I don't play around. Against Rosemont Police Department. Oops. I was not looking up as I'm doing this. I want to get a shout out to everybody that tells me to keep up the good work. I appreciate that. I appreciate every positive, motivating